Si Alan Peter Cayetano, ang Diyos niya ay hindi mo Diyos ng Kristiyano yan. Kasi ang Diyos ng Kristiyano po ay hindi nagsasabing iniwan ako sa iyo, Alan Peter. Ang nagsabi nun ay si Alan Peter, hindi Diyos. Hayaan mo ang Diyos na magsabi, I believe in you, Alan Peter. Huwag ka magsabi, naniniwala sa akin ang Diyos. Hinahamon ko si Alan Peter na maglagay ng pinaalsang may libadurang tinapay at sabihin mo sa Diyos mo, Alan Peter, na iyan ay i-bake mo. Tingnan natin kung palagay ko merong ibang Diyos na darating at i-bake yung tinapay. Yung sanay na palagi nagpapaapoy. Opo. Kaya ito po, naiskandalo kami sa Senado at sa lahat ng mga senador na ginagamit po ang banal na kasulatan para patunayan na sila ay malinis, hindi sinungaling, hindi ganid, hindi partisan. Yung paggamit po ng banal na kasulatan at ang paggamit ng Diyos bilang pagtatakip at pagpapausok sa paligid ng katotohanan. Shame on you, Alan Peter. A big shame on you. That's why Catholic priests and pastors are here to remind everyone, including ourselves, first of all, kami, lumuhod muna tayo sa Diyos at huwag nating ipagmalaki na naniniwala ang Diyos sa atin. Nakita ko, lumuhod si Alan Peter at tinawagan niya yung mga pastor na i-bless yung kademonyohan niya. So, demonic. Kaya sabi ko dito, the Philippine Senate is now poisoned by the demons and idols of blasphemy, idolatry, greed, lies, treachery, and conspiracy. Nalalason po ang Senado ng mga idolo at ng mga demonyo ng pagsamba sa Diyos-Diyosan, ganid, pagsisinungaling, kataksilan, at pagkukunsyabahan. Punong-puno po ng demonyo ang Senado. Kapag punong-puno ng demonyo ang isang lugar, nananawagan ako sa lahat ng exorcist sa simbahang Katoliko. Marami po. This is now an official ministry in the Catholic Church. Meron bang exorcist sa Aglipay, Bishop? Okay. Okay, may exorcist ba sa evangelicals? Okay, ako magdadala po ng incenso, holy water. But bago ako magpunta doon, ako'y mag-aayuno kasi that's a requirement. You have to fast and pray. We have to exercise Senate. It is possessed. Some of our senators, you look at their behavior, they are possessed. So, idolatry. So, the idols have to be exorcised. It needs deliverance from evil. And it needs vigorous rebuke. Pagtutuwid. Rebuke. Kailangan ituwid natin si Aimee, sino pa? Si Bigote, Marcoleta. Yan, Marcoleta ay ang hilig-hilig din mag-quote ng sacred scriptures. Hilabutan naman po tayo. Kapag kayo Katoliko, Evangelical, Iglesia ni Cristo, you don't have the right and the privilege of just flipping over pages of the scriptures, using it to defend your indefensible position. Humility is the number one requirement for anyone who wants to use the Word of God. Not to defend yourself, but to defend the truth and to defend the defenseless. So, deliverance and rebuke. Ang tawag ko ngayon sa upper house, the Senate, is now the gutter house. From upper house to gutter house. Salamat, Alan Peter. Ngayon, ang Senado ay parang nasa putikan. You are now in the gutter. What have you done to the Senate? Pinag-uusapan po sa buong mundo how shameful and shameless the situation and the people running the Senate in the Philippines are. Nakakahiya po kayo. At the same time, we need leaders to rally us to work and to support each other during these dangerous and difficult times. Ang hirap po ng buhay. Kailangan po magkaisa tayo lahat dahil lahat ay hirap. Maraming nagugutom na. Anong ginagawa ninyo? Hindi pa kayo pumapasok, nagbo-boycott pa kayo ng mga meeting at kayo tatanggapan ng sahod katulad ni Bato de la Rosa. 6 na buwan hindi pumasok, siningil pa yung sweldo. Isa pang nakakahiya, kasuklam na senador. Kaya ako, ayaw ko na pong magbukang kalbo. Napapansin niyo po, unti-unti na po akong tinutubuan ng buhok. At hanggat hindi na uhuhuli ang kalbong yan, hindi na ako mag-aahit muna ng aking ulo. Please, Filipinos, may nagsabi sa akin, ang Philippine National Police ay buong Pilipinas may barkada si Bato at pinagtatakpan nyo siya. Philippine National Police, do your duty. Arrest this fugitive. Please, huwag niyong pagtakpan. Otherwise, you should be arrested, all of you. And now it is time for the people to take back the Senate and to restore its former dignity. Let us go to the Senate. Tell those senators who are not afraid of us to come out and join us. We will go to the Senate very soon. We will get the Senate back, restore it to the people. Okay ba yung sa inyo yun? We need to do that now. More than denunciation, we need restoration. It cannot be done by senators alone. The people must act to tell, teach, command the Senate to fulfill its mandate to serve the Constitution and the people it pledges to protect, support, and promote. Kami na po magsasabi sa inyo, mukhang nakalimutan nyo na, Alan Peter Cayetano, kung sino po ang nagpapasahod sa inyo at kung bakit kayo nariyan. Nandiyan kayo dahil kayo ang nakapagtupad ng konstitusyon, taga-sulat ng batas na yung lower house at kayo ay magkasama kayong magtatrabaho para pagandahin ang takbo ng ating bansa. Pag hindi nyo ginagawa ang trabaho nyo, patatalsikin namin kayo sa pwesto. Is there a privilege, a prerogative for the Filipino people to terminate senators? We should. There are already 8 in my list. Lahat na may kaso, dapat terminated na po yan. And yung mga ibang hindi nagtatrabaho, suspend them. Pope Leo XIV was given a standing ovation at the Spanish Parliament at the Bernabeu Stadium. Bakit po standing ovation kahapon si Pope Leo? Dahil hindi po siya trapo. Ano po yung trapo? Palaging pinag-uusapan ng sarili. Palaging pinagtatanggol ang sarili. Palaging sariling interes ang inilalaban. Ganon po kayong mga dating majority na ngayon minority na. At sana yung majority, you are not all perfect, I know. Pero sana you are not where you are right now, the new majority, simply because you have ambitions to pursue in the next presidential election. No, this time, don't think of yourself. Think of the Filipino people. Masyado na pong masama ang sitwasyon. Salamat po sa ginawa ni Alan Peter. Ang peso-dollar exchange ngayon is 62 to a dollar. Ang bigas, ang hirap na pong bumili. Lahat po ng bilihin ay napakamahal na. Kailan titigil po ito? So, the Pope spoke in defense of human dignity, appealed to dialogue, moral discretion versus technological and digital colonization, anti-immigration policies, and the idolatry of war. He invited all to pray and seek God once again. Yes, Pope Leo, that's why pastors, priests, bishops are here to pray, discern your will, and to act together for the good news that you bring your people. The person of Pope Leo is so full of God's Spirit, inviting all to strive towards a similar life. And this can be done not only in Madrid, but also in the Philippine Senate and everywhere in our country and the rest of the world. Maraming salamat po.